Hello, my name is Brad Wilkus, and we're going to give you a brief introduction to WUGWorX. I'm going to click on our link here. We're going to log in. And we're going to be logged into the network pipeline WUGWorX tool, which is for WhatsUp Gold Administrators. Give you a brief overview of the product. We have reporting, ad hoc reports. We can look at WhatsUp Gold SQL tables. We have something called quick links, configuration, server quick links, and help as the primary functions we want to review today. One of the things we want to do if you're a new user and you've just bought the program, which a lot of you have, we'll go to configuration and connect to the WhatsUp Gold database. In my particular case, I'm pointing to my development machine and my SQL Express instance, and my database is WhatsUp. And I have a trust connection. I'm in the same domain. Of course, in this particular situation, I'm on the same individual machine, and I can go ahead and test my connection. Connection successful. If I'm in a WhatsUp Gold machine, or I can get to the icon path of where WhatsUp Gold is installed and the data icons path directory, I can point to that and my icons will show up when I look at devices. Okay, so we're fine there. Let's go look at our devices. We have a series of devices set up on this machine just as a demo purpose. So let's first look at the central WhatsUp Gold machine, and we can look at attributes related to that, and these are the different attributes that we have associated with that machine. I can go ahead and change these attributes from here simply by either typing in a new attribute, in this case a contact, and I'll just change this to Brad Wilkus, and I need to capitalize my first name, and I have just changed that. I can also click here and say I wanted to pick something from a different person or different device that had a different value for contact. I can simply do that and choose instructor at networkpipeline.com. So I can do this with all my attributes, and this is a very valuable tool in giving you the chance to put in unique values for attributes, as attributes are user-defined fields, so you can take full advantage of the SQL database. You can also print these, send them to a SQL spread, or send them to an Excel or a Word document or an HTML page, or even email this. We have other things that we can do. We can look at the credentials for Central WUG. These are the credentials that have been assigned to this device. We can look at group assignments. Central WUG is now in these particular groups at this time, so I can quickly identify which groups I have assigned this device to. I can look at the network interfaces, other devices that it may depend on. It doesn't have any dependency here, or other devices that are dependent on that. We don't have that, although I can show you that with the sonic wall maybe. Let's see what we have for the sonic wall. That's sonic wall number 2. Let's go to sonic wall number 1. Find that device. Well, 10.0.100 should be dependent on something else. Nope. Oh, we're not showing any dependencies right at the moment. I probably don't have them set up at this time, but that's fine. The San Diego router, that's not dependent on anything either right now. We didn't do our dependencies here. Oh, here we have one. Laptop 1 is dependent on the San Diego router. So, okay, so we have our choices here. We can also update our SNMP OIDs from here too, just like we can do with the other program. We can also copy and paste this in here as another option for us, in addition to the drop down. Now, another nice feature is maybe by SNMP OID, let's drag this over to the column header, and now we've just sorted out all our devices by SNMP OID, as you know, which tells us the manufactured model number of the equipment. So I can see which devices, like for example 9.1.467, refers to the San Diego router and Boca Raton router, both which are 2611 routers. I can also take fields out if I wanted to. So if I don't want to show the OID, I can just simply put it in this pile here inside this box. If I wanted to change my polling, I can do that as well from here. I can also edit my notes. The notes editor allows me to put in pictures and timestamps and other information, hyperlinks, pictures, horizontal rules, bold and change my fonts, whatever I need to do to enhance my notes field when viewed through the web interface within the WhatsUp Gold web console. So let's finish up that. We'll go to the overall view. And let's look at that central WUG device one more time. So we'll double click on it and that'll bring up the expanded view. And in our expanded view we can see, again, we have our notes field. We can see actually all the properties of the WhatsUp Gold device, which you're not able to do in the WhatsUp Gold admin console. So again, I can look and see what monitors have been assigned, passive monitors, performance monitors. I can change my values here as well for my convenience. It's a lot faster. Same thing with here. I can go ahead and change my values here back to a different value in the drop down if I needed to. Group names, dependencies, change my test policy, whatever action policy need. I can also see what credentials are in use. So I can also change my OID if I need to, or put it in maintenance mode. So that's a totally different view. Now you might be wondering who can get into this. Well, with WUGWorX 2012-09, which this is still a beta, and this will be available September 1st. If you're viewing this as of September 1st, you should be able to receive this copy. We have the security opportunity here where we can browse the users, and we can add up to 4 different users, or add as many users as we want. We happen to be looking at a 4 user pack for this, so we can install WUGWorX on 4 different machines. One on the WhatsUp Gold server, presumably, and 3 others on desktops. Another feature that we do have is we can also choose what you can look at. So a particular user may have certain accesses that we can give them, and that's all we want them to do. We may be not wanting them to change anything or view anything, but help us with maybe putting in unique values in the attributes, for example. So we have other things like device attributes, putting in devices in maintenance mode, or looking at our devices in maintenance mode, which ones they are, so that we can update our notes field and make any changes there. We also can look at our device dependency report, device group icon, group hierarchy, device types, monitors by device. It goes vice versa too in our reporting, so I can tell what active monitors are associated to which device and which active monitor has been assigned to which devices, and that goes the same for all 3 of these. I can look at device group rights by user on the web interface, and I can get to my web user activity log from here, and that pretty much sums up that for the moment. Quick links, we have added different links here for you to use for your convenience. If I needed to get to SQL Management Studio, for example, I can get to it directly here, bring up SQL Management Studio, and access my database and connect to it. We won't do that right now. We don't need to do that right now. This is strictly an intro. And then another important thing we have is the WUGWorX access gives you, the user, up to 4 users, in your particular case, if you bought the 4 user pack, access to our video tutorials on how to use WhatsUp Gold. And this particular index here, we have over 200 topics for you to go through. It's the equivalent of the 4-day class. So we're really excited about this. This should be ready approximately September 1st as well. And so by purchasing WUGWorX and the add-on module for the video, you'll have received a tool for up to 4 people that they can use to help manage and administrate the WhatsUp Gold installation, as well as have training year-round with your service agreement from us. And as new releases become available, we'll be updating these videos. So we're pretty excited about this, and we look forward to hearing from you. If you need to reach any of us at Network Pipeline, you can contact us at area code 561-395-1201. Thank you very much.